In this video, we will learn the poem Treasure Trove. Treasure means it is a collection of valuable things. It is a collection of valuable things. Valuable things means, for example, it may be gold, it may be silver, it may be diamond. A collection of valuable things are called treasure. There is one more meaning for treasure is wealth. There is one more meaning for treasure is wealth. Trove. Trove means store valuable things. It is like a container to store valuable things within it. It is called trove. In this poem, the poet compares the reading with treasure trove. How? The treasure trove contains valuable things. In the same way, the reading habit contains so many uses, various kinds of benefits. In this way, the poet compares the reading habit with treasure trove. Now, let me read the poem. Treasure trove. Read when you're happy. Read when you're sad. Read when you're happy. Read when you're sad. Listen to me, children. Learn about space. Land on Mars. Learn about space. Land on Mars. Picture an auto race. Zoom with cars. A glance at history. Go back in time. A glance at history. Go back in time. To discover a mystery. Solve a crime. To discover a mystery. Solve a crime. Read about the last bicycle. Read about the last bicycle. Where can it be? Read about the last bicycle. Where can it be? Visit a lovely mermaid under the sea. Visit lovely mermaid under the sea. Read when you are happy. Read when you are sad. First, we will take the two lines. Read when you are happy. Read when you are sad. We will take the first line. The first line says, read when you are happy. Even if you are happy, you read it, you will get pleasure of reading. That means, if you are happy also, in that time if you read, your joy, your pleasure will be doubled by reading. That is the message the poet wants us to convey to us. You see the second line, read when you are sad. Read when you are sad. If you are sad, in that time, if you read, your sorrows, your worries, your stress, your depression will turn into peace. That means, if you are sad in that time, if you read, you will get peace of mind. That is the message the poet wants us to tell us. Read when you are happy. Read when you are sad. If you read in the happy mood, your pleasure will be doubled by the reading. If you read in the sad time, you will get peace. Third line. Now we will take the next two lines, third and fourth line. Listen to the reading. Learn about space, land on Mars. Learn about space, land on Mars. Picture an auto race, zoom with cars. The more we study, we come to know about space. By the reading, we know about the stars, galaxies, and planets. If we read the book that related to the astronomy, we come to know the celestial bodies like stars, galaxies, and planets. He says that by this line. Learn about space, land on Mars. Mars. Mars is the name of a planet, isn't it? The planet name is Mars. Mars is the planet. Mars has 95% CO2, that means carbon dioxide. There is no oxygen. So, human cannot live in Mars. Mars is the fourth planet in the solar system. Mars is the fourth planet in the solar system, isn't it? Already you have studied this one in science. Yes. It is the second smallest planet in solar system. It is the fourth planet from the solar system. Sorry, it is the fourth planet from Sun. It is second smallest planet in solar system. Mars carries the name of the Roman god of war. Mars carries the name of the Roman god of war. Mars is often called red planet. I too get all this information by the reading only. So that the poet conveys us, if you read, you should know about space and the planet Mars also. Let us see the next line. Picture an auto race, zoom with cars. Picture an auto race, zoom with cars. The more we read, the reading will improve the power of imagination. The more we read, the reading will improve the power of imagination. If you read more and more, you will know to visualize. If you read, by the reading, you can get many ideas. Because of that ideas, you can develop your imagination capacity. He conveys this message by this two lines. Now let us see the next two lines. A glance at history, go back in time. To discover a mystery, solve a crime. See the fifth line. A glance at history, go back in time. When we keep reading on historical books, we come to know about our ancestors or our grandparents. We come to know how did they live in the olden days, what sort of life they lived, what are the things they used in that time, what sort of houses they had, what type of food our grandparents ate. All these about their lives we know by the reading of historical books. That's what the poet says. A glance at history, go back in time. If you read the historical books according to the century period, according to the time, we come to know the life of grandparents and their lives. Next line. To discover a mystery, solve a crime. The more that we study, we know the mystery. Then we should know by the reading how to solve a crime. Reading helps us to discover mystery and to solve a crime. By the reading, we can get the information about mystery. Mystery means unknown things. That means that we do not know. That is called mystery. But by the reading, we know about mystery, then we can solve the crime. Next two lines, let me read. Read about the last bicycle, where can it be? Read about the last bicycle, where can it be? The phrase last bicycle, in that sentence, no, the phrase last bicycle refers to anything which is last. It is a phrase. Which is a phrase? Last bicycle is a phrase. It refers to anything which is last. When we read a book, we can find out the last thing. Then, see the next line. Visit a lovely mermaid under the sea. Visit the lovely mermaid under the sea. When we read the books about the sea or ocean, when we read the book about the sea or ocean, we know what mermaid is. Mermaid is an imaginary creature. We do not know which it is living in the ocean or sea, but it is an imaginary creature. The mermaid is an imaginary creature. The top of the body. The top of the body looks like human. The bottom of the body looks like fish. The top of the body looks like human. The bottom of the body looks like fish. It is mermaid. This is mermaid. It is an imaginary creature. The poet tells in this line, visit a lovely mermaid under the sea. That means if you read the book about the ocean or sea, you know the imaginary creature about mermaid. You can get information by the reading. You can get information about mermaid by the reading. That's what the poet wants us to tell us. The next two lines, read when you're happy, read when you're sad. Once again, I summarize the poem. Read when you're happy, read when you're sad. Even if you're happy, you read in that time, the pleasure and joy will be doubled by the reading. Read when you're sad. If you're sad, in that time if you read, your sorrows, your worries, your sadness will be turned into peace. Learn about space, land on Mars. If you read the more books about astronomy, if you read the book that related to space and about other planets, you should know about space and the planets. Picture an auto race zoom with cars. The more book you read, you can get more knowledge. Because of that knowledge, you can improve your capacity of your imagination power. A glance at the history, go back in time. If you keep reading on history or history books, you should know about our ancestors and their lives. To discover a mystery, solve a crime. Reading helps us to discover mystery. If you know the mystery, you can solve the crime. Read about the last bicycle. Where can it be? I told you already, last bicycle is a phrase, isn't it? Anything which is last is referred here. Anything which is last is referred here. If you read more books, you can know where can it be. That means the last things, where can it be, you can find out by the reading. Visit a lovely mermaid under the sea. If you read the book about the ocean or sea, you come to know what mermaid is. There are many rhyming words in that poem. The first set of the rhyming word is Mars and cars. Mars and cars. The second set of rhyming word is time and crime. Time and crime. The third set of rhyming word is B and C. B and C. This is a very wonderful poem about reading. This is very wonderful poem about reading. Because of this poem, we know the uses of reading. Hereafter, children, don't waste your time. Whenever you get time, take some reading books, take your textbooks and have reading. Through reading, you can get wide knowledge. You can know many things which you do not know. By the reading, you can acquire knowledge. So hereafter, children, make use of the time by the reading. Thank you.